Hey there everyone, this is ID Jester and we're back for a little Diablo 3 action. As you can see here, I've got a level 55 monk. We're now in the Hell episode. There's a normal level, then there's Nightmare, then there's Hell. And so we are in Act 2 of Hell. It has been quite an interesting ride along the way. I will tell you what, I'm almost getting to the point now where it's not worth playing. I don't know exactly what happened, but they've changed a lot of the mechanics with loot drop, and you can hardly get any good loot drops anymore. If you watch some of my previous videos, you notice that I had actually had some legendary items dropped. I have played much more since then and not seen any legendary items, and even yellow ones are far and in between. I don't know if that's on purpose or not, but it gets to the point where now you're in Hell, the enemies have 5 times as many hit points as you. You spend all your time fighting them and running away from them because they're so tough. If you stand there to fight them, you will die. And after you're able to get through them and kill them off, you might only get a few common items, maybe a blue item or two, and then you got to go to town to sell the blue item just so you can get health potions and repair your items that you have. So for some reason, just not getting anywhere into the game. So that's my little bit about Diablo 3 at this point. We started, me and a couple of my friends started playing this level last night. We made it maybe halfway through this little oasis here, and the whole time it was a matter of just running around trying to dodge all the big bad guys. And blue guys now and the yellow guys are extremely hard. We'll get into that here in a minute. Down for quite some time now. I'll try and get into my equipment here so you can see what I'm actually dealing with here. Alright, so here's a take a look at the items we've got. I actually have to start picking up just the common items to take them back into town to sell them just to have enough money. My main weapon here is 306.3 damage. Increases my vitality, attack speed, each hit adds life. My main armament's up to 240. You notice most of these have got square gems in it, or radiant gems. I'm up to damage-wise, I'm up to 3227.77. Armor, I'm at 2453. And here's my stats here. Here's a quick rundown of what I've got going on here. My resistances are all at 72 because I've got a monk ability there. It allows me to take whatever my highest resistance is and make them all equal to that. So let's see if we can after we kill these guys, we'll take a look at some powers here and show you what I got going on here. Alright, so I'm using Dashing Strike with Quicksilver. That's basically my power to zoom around the battlefield or get out of dodge when the going gets rough. Got my sweeping wind, which is that swirling vortex around me that does some damage to enemies within it. I have my breath of heaven, which is basically healing. And then I got my mantra healing, which is more healing. Way of the 100 Fist and lashing tail kick. So these are basically the abilities I'm using right now. Every time I try to switch out of some of these, like the mantra of healing, try switching that over to the mantra of conviction. What ends up happening is I just start taking so much damage that I have to up to. Here's some blue ones. Here's a good example of what I'm talking about. In Hell, Hell levels.
My will falls.
Notice 3,200 hit points, or whatever I've got. No, I've got 20,000 hit points. Just about disappeared in a flash of an eye. So now I have to drink a health potion.
I don't have enough faith.
And I died. You see, 20,000 hit points gone within a matter of seconds with these guys. The other thing that Blizzard really needs to look at is there is absolutely no need for anybody to be a melee character, the barbarian or the monk, once you start getting up into Hell level, because every boss creature, all of the tough creatures, all they do is they put down either acid on the ground or fire on the ground, and you immediately have to run away from them. So there's no sense in being a melee fighter at all, a monk or a barbarian, because all they will do is put the fire acid down on the ground, and if you stand there for more than 2 or 3 seconds, you'll be dead. Guarantee it. So if you're the sorcerer or the
not enough spirit.
Sorcerer, the demon hunter, stand a chance. And again, I couldn't even get on the button quick enough to kill these guys. I have the laser beams, which is another, what we call the laser beams. It's the actual, I guess that's their arcana. We call them the laser beams. But when they get the laser beams out again, if you're a melee fighter and you're up against them, you stand no chance whatsoever. None. So, yes, I can revive, and you see what happens here. I'm down to one potion here. I'm trying to activate some of my mantras here. Take extra damage. I have my healing one, which I use as like a secondary health potion. But you can see it's going to revive. It revives 4926 to 5911 life. And then I've increased that to 46 to 76. So about a little bit less than half I can get back with this one power, but it lasts, it's got a cooldown of 15 seconds. So if I hit that and then I hit a potion, we're talking 20,000 hit points, plus an additional, let's say 7,000, so it's 27,000, and a potion restores 9,000. That's 27 and 9 is 36,000 hit points. And you will see how fast these 36,000 hit points go away. And see they damaged up here, top right. I've already damaged my equipment, so now I need to go to town to see if I was a sorcerer or something. I could do a ranged attack, or the demon hunter. I could do a ranged attack, Zap, 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 zap. And then move, zap, 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 move. But as a melee fighter, I've got nothing. I can't do that. So the only thing I can do is get up close to them and take a few shots and then run away. And of course, if the blue creatures have got any kind of healing or vampiric ability on them, then everything I do in the few seconds that I fight them is healed almost immediately. So it's going to be very, very distressing. The only way me and my friends have ever figured out how to take these guys on, any of the blue guys now in Hell level, is to try to separate them. One guy will sacrifice and just keep a couple of them busy while several of us will attack the one that we've kind of herded away from the herd.
I will return. There are no more potions.
Okay, so I'm now out of potions. Just about out of healing powers. Notice how quickly it goes down. And I've got a really good armor for my level. 24,053. I have the monk ability that gives me 100% of my dex added to my armor. Let's see if one of these guys. See? I mean, I hit my 3 button. You see I activated that already. So I went through my 20,000 hit points and the 7,000 I got for Circle of Life. And he still killed me within, you know, just a little bit. I only knocked him down very little bit of what his total is there.
I need spirit.
It's this fire. I mean, every time I get on him to fight him, I gotta stand on this stupid fire. Oh my gosh, I actually got one. But you've got 2 more coming after me right away here. Let's see if I can get lucky and separate them. Fortunately for me, I've cleared out just about all the other minions, because if you're running around trying to keep away from these guys, you might run into 20 other guys that are willing to kill you. Oh, get out of there.
Return.
So you notice I was down to about less than 10,000 there. I don't know how they go through hit points so fast. It's like, why do you even bother to have armor? Why be a melee fighter, I guess? Why? I'd be much... There's no way you can stand toe to toe with them. There's no way. Hit him once or twice, try to get the heck out of there. Being a melee fighter in this game is very, very worthless. Very. In the normal level and in Nightmare level, which is the after you kill Diablo the first time, it wasn't too bad. But now it's almost ridiculous in that every single guy you fight is either got acid, fire, some kind of way to prevent you from standing there and attacking.
Wait to use
I will return. And the only reason I can do what I'm doing is because I have this power in. If I didn't have that power in, there's no way I'd be able to do any of this. No, he's halfway healed again. Unless that's the other guy. Let's see. That guy's almost dead. I try to take out that guy that's almost dead. And they're sticking together here. I'm trying to get them so that they separate a little bit. But of course I can't do it by the laser beam.
I don't have enough spirit.
Got no potions. I could go to town and buy some. Together
My
here.
wounds are closing.
Oh, luckily I had a health globe there, and one of them dropped one. And it's not just that. It's not that it's just these guys, snake creatures or whatever. We've had frogs that have completely destroyed us. We've had all sorts of different monsters. They have these laser beams and stuff that really good damage. Okay, so here's an example. I dropped a couple just normal money on the ground. That was nothing. We got 2 white items and a blue item. So if we look at our inventory here, we can sell this for 242, 6, and 8, which we're actually going to go to town and do that. You will see that you're almost losing money playing this game at this point. We'll go into talk to our friendly merchant here. We're going to sell all of our common items here.
No offense.
Common. Alright. We've got a few blue items that I picked up along the way. I just want to make sure nothing's better than what I've got. Sell it all off. So after that, I've now got to go and buy potions that cost 500 and 600 a piece or whatever. Oh, plus I need a repair. Repair costs 24.23. And now I need to run and get potions, so I'm actually losing money every time I play this game now. I used to have 2 pages of nothing but yellow items that I had found along the way, and now I've had to sell all those yellow items just to have enough money to afford to do the normal things. So, heroic potions, she doesn't even have any of the good ones. This one's only going to restore half, 4,500. I had these other potions that restored 9,000. See if he's got anything.
You don't want to look like a
These are a little
peasant,
bit better.
Why
Guess
not
we'll buy
focus
some of
my
these.
dyes and give yourself
10
a
of
little
those
color?
cost 5,000. So, you notice when I started, I have more money than I have right now, and I actually gone nowhere fast. So the people I play with normally, one's a demon hunter, one's a mage, magic wizard, and they normally stand in the back and blast away with their powers, and I try to hold them up front as long and as hard as I can. And we've made it through to this so far.
Help me, please! Someone help! I'm being robbed!
You quiet, or I will
Okay.
rip your cup.
My injuries are too severe.
There was a case of shoot, didn't hit it quick enough. There's some globes down there, but I didn't get them quick enough. But you see, those few guys went through my hit points just crazy fast. Now I know it's supposed to be hard. I'm not complaining because of that. I'm really not. I want it to be hard. I mean, I expect it to be hard. It's in hell, after all. The thing is, whatever they've done, the first couple weeks I played Diablo, especially the first week that it was released, I played Diablo. I was getting yellow items, I was getting legendary items, I was getting everything. Then all of a sudden they stopped online. They closed the auction house down. They wouldn't let anybody trade anything in the auction house. And then that lasted for, I don't know, 3 or 4 days or whatever it was. And then they reopened the auction house, and ever since then they've adjusted all of their I don't know what your treasure tables or whatever percentage you are rolling on these tables, because you're not getting the items you used to get, and it's just so disappointing because you're losing money to fight these guys. You can't get ahead, I guess.
Thank you. Those vile
Oh,
creatures.
now see,
were
there's
looting my
a
goods.
she's
Now
actually
that
got
you
a
have saved me, I'd be
yellow,
happy to allow you the privilege of buying
demon
them
hunter
instead.
item, which would be kind of cool. It's got 3 empty sockets, 225. But I'm not a demon hunter, so I can't use it. I was just looking to see if I could buy that for my... He's actually got some runic health potions too. These are really good price actually for these. I should buy as many as I possibly can.
Not enough gold.
Because normally they're a lot more expensive than this. So, repair, I don't have any money to repair. But, Okay, let's see if there's anything else in here. So anyways, I was saying, yes, I expect it to be hard. I just expect it to be difficult. The problem I'm having with the game is they have totally nerfed all the melee fighters with, like I explained, anybody that's got any area effects. Champions, or police, or whatever you call them, putting acid on the ground or fire on the ground, you have to run, you have to get out of there. You will die if you don't. And I don't care how many hit points you got, you will die very easily. So there's absolutely no sense in being a melee fighter. For that, I went through all my hit points already. Fortunately, I got hit potions.
I have been healed.
I have to keep zooming out of there until my healing gets back. And of course, my power here, this, for those of you who don't play or haven't played the monk, the sweeping wind, it starts off with just like a little power, and then every time I get a critical hit, it goes up to the next level and does more damage and more damage and more damage. But I have to hit an enemy every 6 seconds or it goes away. So if I'm constantly having to run away from the enemies, this basically nerfs my power. So that's, again, disappointing that, you know, they've basically killed a couple of the character classes. For no reason. And a lot of the powers are worthless now. I mean, totally worthless. The only reason I use this power is because normally I get surrounded by enemies so quickly, but then I gotta run away. Doesn't make any difference. If we run into a couple more blue guys. There's a yellow guy over there. I'm sure he'll have something to say about what we're doing here. Again, up and see, you can see I hit it to re-energize, and as soon as I went away, he sucked me over. So this guy is vampiric, reflects damage, and he has minions. Oh no, that's reflects damage and vortex. Oh great. Let's see how they can nerf my power. So the only way really to get by these guys is you have to separate his minions away from that guy, best if you can. Let's see, I think they were up this way. Try to separate his minions away from him. Okay, come on down here. I don't know if we can do that or not. There's that. And now I gotta wait. Use my potion.
My
And now I gotta
injuries are
run.
less severe.
If I don't run, I will die. Oh, he drawed me back again. I tried to run away and he just drew me back. Vampiric, so they're gonna regen as fast as I can get back over there probably. I mean, they're just... They go through your hit points like they're not even there. Me and my buddies have tried adjusting all of our different abilities, stats, you name it, to try to get as many hit points as possible. At one point I had 27,000 hit points, and they went through them like there was nothing there.
Are too severe.
Let's see if we can separate one of these guys away from the head honcho. Give me some more, and I gotta... I'm really waiting on my potion to regen there. He's not gonna let him be. Alright, well, we got one of them, that was good. Nope,
I
draw
don't
me
have
back
enough
in. Alright, so now it's just a one-on-one battle. So now it's just going to be a matter of... I got that healing surge globe. I probably should have waited a minute. I'm going to have to leave before he's going to be down. Yep. Oh, he draws me back over. That's not good. If he draws me over again, I'm going to be dead. Alright. So now we stand a pretty good chance of trying to knock this guy out now.
I will fall.
Just use another potion. 200. Normally it's like 500 or 600 points for these big potions. So I wanted to buy them as many as I could.
I will recover.
Oh. Alright, so another
My
boss
wounds are
guy.
closing.
What do we got here? We got 33 gold, 44 gold, 18 gold, square topaz, 2 in blacksmithing, 1 blue item, and 2 white items. So you can see all that, and I'm probably going to be not anywhere further ahead money-wise, and I certainly didn't get any good items. Probably within the last, I would say last 2 or 3 weeks, I've only seen maybe 20 yellow items. We've gone through, killed the Skeleton King. You know, that was like your, when you went through normal difficulty, that was like the guy that dropped your first yellow item, the Skeleton King. He didn't drop anything for us. Anything special on his Hell.avi. I don't know if they just stopped dropping items for a reason. That's why the old fisherman's cellar here. The reason I chose this weapon here is because I was running around with little things for my hands, fist items, and they were only doing like 98 or 89 points of damage, so I found this spear. I had to switch over to it because it was a lot more damage, even though I don't like to do two-handed weapons. Oh, here's some yellow guys. Oh, here's acid on the ground. This is a good example of what I'm talking about. I stand no chance. I mean, look at that. 20,000 to 17,000, and then there was 2 minions jumped on me. Try and go back in there when my health comes in and see how long we can last. And we'll hit this, get this power, so 3 seconds after activation the effect will increase 24% additional damage. So I'm doing 3,200 points of damage, and it's going to be an additional 24%. So, all right, we're going in.
My will falls.
Hey, get out of there. Stop. I couldn't even get out the exit. So we have shielding, knockback, and plague. What's plague is that green stuff on the ground. We call it acid, but and he's got minions that have shield, knockback, plague. He's got at least 3 of them. I mean, against one dude? Come on, seriously? Really? I'm gonna try and kill this guy just because I want to see if he drops anything as well. I think you've kind of gotten my point about what's going on, though. I'm about ready just to go back and try some normal level or maybe nightmare level with some of my guys and see if it's just hell level that's like this or if it's all levels are like this. Get out of there. Get out of there. I'm just gonna try and run from him. Zoom through there. See if I can. There's shielding. Great. So, does this look like fun for anybody? Nothing. Get out of there. Get out of there. Okay, so we have 4 guys. Look at that. I mean, just acid on the ground, acid on the ground, acid on the ground, acid on the ground. You tell me a melee fighter, anywhere he goes, you're just gonna get tore up. Absolutely, just tore up. Activate that now, so by the time I get over there, it's just absolutely ridiculous that they have basically nerfed your melee fighters. They can't do anything. I stand up there as long as possible to help my allies when they're online with me, so they can shoot and use their fireballs and spells and all that stuff. But let's see if there's a way to kill 1 or 2 of these minions without having to. Okay, there's another. Okay, here he comes. There's acid. So is this their intent? Do you think this is really their intent when they made this game, to make it like this, so it's so difficult that it's absolutely impossible for you to do anything except to just run from the enemies? Is that what they thought people thought would be considered fun? Again, I gotta run or I'm gonna die, so that's gonna knock my power out. Oh, now they slowed me down. Yeah, this is a lot of fun. They're just running around in circles, just trying to keep them off of me. Get out of there. I gotta run the other way because... So they throw the acid on the ground, so I can't stand there and fight them. And then they put the shielding up, so I can't actually hit them when I'm there anyway.
Not enough spirit.
What they did, man, totally destroyed this game. And when it was in the beginning, it was great.
My strength fails.
Get out of there. Drink a potion, so there's another potion down already. this really how they wanted their battles to progress, where the player just runs away as fast as possible while the enemies just lay down all sorts of stuff on the ground? So is that what they thought their people really wanted to play? Oh shoot, I'm gonna wait for that to go away. Good thing I have this little get out of dodge power to separate these guys away from me. If I can get a couple shots on them. There's a knockback there.
My injuries are too severe.
I drink another potion. So this battle's cost me 500 gold already.
I need spirit. That ability is not yet recharged.
Oh, hey, I got one. Hey, this is fun. I got one. I think he's got one more minion, maybe.
I don't have enough spirit.
Alright, got rid of another one. So now I think it's just me and the big boss. Get out of there because there's acid on the ground. He's potion in my healing so far. Now I've got to run, because he hits me once more, I'll be dead. And of course, by that time, I gotta use my power.
I need spirit.
And now I'm in run mode for another 30 seconds until my potion regenerizes. Fortunately, I have this little Breath of Heaven power. I know the Wizard and the Demon Hunter don't have that many healing powers. So that's why I use that mantra of healing most of the time when they're around, so that at least they have some healing with them. I'm almost back up to full health here, so just gonna wait till this charges up. And we can go after this guy again. Back. Alright, it's fine. Use my healing. I hate to use another potion because it's just so expensive to actually fight him. I'd just rather spend more time running around away from him. I do have quite a good health regen. Look at that. It's not as though my health regen sucks. We'll let it charge up one more time. Alright, where are you at? There he is.
Not enough spirit.
Come on, get on him. Alright, there's a health potion. Gotta get out of there because he's got the acid. Alright, there's my Breath of Heaven. And we're done already. Gotta run. Another potion to fight this
My strength fails.
guy. Can't get close to him. Can't get close to him. I mean, he took out like a third of my maybe not a third, maybe about a fifth of my globe. Just that one hit, he hit me. We'll just spend time running around in circles. Wait for this power to charge up again. Now I got extra damage on him. Get out of there. I had to use a health potion. We got this going.
What you ask is impossible. My
See, I
strength
just
fails.
stand there to punch him, and it just goes down so quick. There's no sense. See, if I was a wizard, I'd cast Blizzard, bam, then I'd run. If I was the archer, I would just, or demon hunter, I would just. She got on me now. It's got some kind of nasty little thing on me. I don't even know what that is. Oh, he's probably poisoned me or something. So it's just causing me to lose hit points whether I like it or not. So that just delays the battle even farther. Oh, oh shit. Oh, that's nasty. Whatever that is. As soon as I get close to him, I lose hit points.
My injuries are too
Look at
severe.
that. Holy Moses. That's ridiculous.
My will falters.
I'll be dead here in just a second. I don't even... Well, there it is. You've seen it all. You know what I'm talking about. I'm going to go back and play some normal and nightmare and see if it's any better and see if you could still get decent items from that or not. But if you're going to hell level, I don't know. Like I said, I think they adjusted all of the treasure. I think there was a problem with the way it was set up originally or something. People were getting the extra treasure. That's why they shut the auction house down. They want people selling all their stuff ahead of time, I'm thinking. And then ever since then, man, it's so hard to get any treasure whatsoever. It's just ridiculous. But I'm gonna try to give you another report here when I go back to normal mode or maybe even nightmare mode, just to try these out. Well, until next time we meet together. Sorry this was nothing but a big bit session, but it's best that I try to explain what I see going on in Diablo 3 for those of you looking to get into the game or looking to try it out or having issues with your game. Hopefully this might help. Alright. Oh, there he is. Let's see what he's got. Well, he's still only got about a third hit points left, but I'd like to come back in and kill him just for the revenge factor, but I'll see you all next time. Until then, this is ID Jester signing off.